Seems to keep busy or something, huh?
He's so upset that he won't even talk about Leslie Ann.
I think the best thing we can do now is just leave him alone.
But, boss, I don't want him to think that I don't care, that we don't...
Hold it. Now, you told him you would be there for him if he needed you, right?
Of course.
Well, so did I, and I think if he needs us, he's just going to have to ask for it. Yeah. What? She's doing back from school so early.
Is that the key to her heart?
Couldn't be. I already own that.
Oh.
Oh, I gotta talk to you. It's very important. You've got to call the florist immediately about the bridal bouquet. We're not going to get any Stephanotis if you don't hurry up.
Why don't we just have flowers?
Honey, Stephanotis is a flower.
Come on, I have to talk to you right now. Come on.
No, Annabelle, don't you go anywhere. I need you. I need you to call the florist right away about the bridal bouquet. Honey, we're not going to get any Stephanotis if you don't hurry up. Yes.
Can we talk about this later?
No.
What is this key?
This is the key to the most perfect house in the world, and it's for rent.
Honey, don't you want the most perfect bridal
I
bouquet
like the
in
little
world?
house we saw last week.
That's because you haven't seen this house.
Annabelle, I'm talking to you,
No,
dear.
listen, honey, this is
Tony?
so wonderful.
Tony, this is
You
your
can't
mother
see-
speaking.
The size is perfect.
The size of the one we saw last week was perfect.
No, honey, you haven't seen it.
I have
doing? That's the attention around here.
I don't know.
What's that?
Deal with this. I just can't deal with it.
Can I fix you something?
No, I'm not hungry. Is she reading this before she...
Mr. Andrews. Your wife loved to read. You know, when you hired me, she said she finally felt like a lady of leisure, and she was going to get to read all the books she ever wanted. She was very grateful to you for that.
Grateful. Yeah.
Mr. Andrews, I wondered if you wanted me to select a dress for Mrs. Andrews to wear in the casket.
There isn't going to be a funeral.
Oh, well, there must be certain arrangements you want.
Not now, Mrs. Johansson, please. I don't want to know about it. I don't want to think about it.
You, Jack?
Go away.
Now to see you tell me why you cut the thin flat.
I didn't feel like getting up, okay?
Staying in bed isn't going to solve your problems, Blue Jack.
Says who?
That's me. The city facing down.
Hey!
Besides,
Hey, what are you
beautiful
nuts?
day outside.
This is my bedroom.
I know that. But it's too late in the morning to be sacked out. So, rise and shine.
No way. This is my bed, and I'm staying there as long as I like.
Okay? Suit yourself.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
I can be as stubborn as you, Lou Jack.
You better get out of here.
No way. I'm not going anywhere till you get out of this bed.
No way. I'm staying in his bed, and that's final.
What happened, Lou Jack? Last night you told me you were able to handle the truth about the Baroness being your mother. Now today all you want to do is hide.
I ain't hiding from the truth. I'm hiding from you.
Me? Why?
What, are you blind or something? This is a blanket I have on, not silk pajamas, Beth.
Oh, Jack.
Look, just get off my case, all right?
I'll get off your case as soon as you get out of this bed.
Hey, you know, you're gonna get yourself in a lot of trouble one of these days.
Yeah?
Yeah!
Yeah?
You keep it up, man, and I might just jump out of this bed like you want.
Oh, no, you won't. You know why? Because you're too chicken.
Chicken, huh? Oh, yeah? Let's see.
Oh, now I bet you want a pair of those silk pajamas, huh?
Hey, okay, look, you win, all right? So what do I have to do to get you out of here?
Play hooky with me.
You want to play hooky?
Mm-hmm.
The good ship Lollipop?
Look at that sun. It's shining. Nobody should be inside on a day like this.
Well, you came to the right person. I've been cutting school since I was in kindergarten.
But great.
So, you got someplace in mind, or are you just going to roam through the streets and smoke cigarettes all day?
Laurel Falls.
Laurel Falls?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, sounds like the country.
Oh, it is. You'll love it, you Jack. There's trees and birds and grass and plenty of fresh air.
I hate fresh air. Gives me a headache.
Well, you know what they say. Healthy body, healthy mind. Listen, I'll pack a picnic lunch. We can eat it and then go out for some great exercise.
Great! Look, what are we going to do, pick daisies?
Nope. Skinny dipping.
No way.
No way.
Okay, well, I'll just use this blanket for a picnic spread.
Hey, okay, look, you win, all right? I'll go on your stupid picnic.
All right.
But we're wearing bathing suits.
Fine. Okay. Well, in that case, I get to drive. Can't believe I'm actually starting to like this stuff.
I'm sorry, I'm late. Ready to order? Excuse me?
Yes, I'm starved. I don't think our daughter is going to be very dainty if she keeps eating like this.
Well, good. Means our son could be a linebacker if he wants to.
Cute.
Hey, Regis, what's up?
I wanted to offer you my congratulations to you and your bride.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
You certainly come a long way since last summer when you were working at the stables.
Yeah, I guess I have. Which reminds me.
Uh-huh.
Hint, I need a job for this summer.
Oh, hint. Well, as a matter of fact, I've been watching you lately on the tennis courts, and I was wondering if I could interest you in an opening we have for a tennis pro.
Why would Philip be interested in teaching a bunch of old ladies how to hit a tennis ball?
Why wouldn't Philip be interested in teaching a bunch of old ladies how to hit a tennis ball? Yeah, that sounds like it would be great. It'd be a real challenge.
Look, if you want a challenge, work for my daddy at LTA.
Mindy, we've had this discussion before. I would go crazy sitting behind a desk all day. Need to be outside.
All right, well then give it some time to think it over at least, Philip. I haven't anyone else in mind, so you have at least 1 or 2 weeks to make a decision.
All right, that sounds great. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Okay?
Regis, would you mind sending over a waiter before I die of hunger?
I sure will.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
See ya.
You were serious about working here as a tennis instructor, were you?
Yeah. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Exactly what do you mean by fun?
I don't know, Mindy. What do you mean by fun?
Is it an instructor, a tennis pro who broke up my daddy's marriage to Reva?
Ah. Mindy, from what I've heard about Reva, you should be thanking the guy.
Yeah, well, this is different. I mean, you're my husband, and...
Oh, come on.
Philip.
Hey, Ron.
I found you.
Hey, what's up?
Your Aunt Alexandra. She's found her son.
This is just the beginning. Now that you and I are really together. We're going to try out every restaurant in town, you and I.
I'd like that.
And dancing too. We'll try all the night spots.
I'm glad.
Leslie Ann, I'm going to show you a very good time.
By the powers vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Be a lot more than 3 rooms when we move up on the hill.
The hill.
That's right. Along with the Chamberlains, the Spauldings, the Lewises.
I didn't know we were going to move.
You don't really expect me to let you raise our children in a 3-room apartment, do you?
You never mentioned anything about children before.
That's because I didn't have much time to think about them before. But now that I have you, and now that things are going well financially, I think it's about time we started to plan our future, don't you?
Mr. Andrews. Mr. Andrews,
What? I'm sorry, Mrs. Johnson. What's the matter?
you have visitors.
How does it look so far?
Don't forget what it looks like. I'm telling you, Gina, Lou Jack hates surprises. I'm gonna toss this thing faster than a live grenade if one of the guys puts his face through that door. Come on, you gotta work quick.
Okay.
Hey, my hair, watch it! She...
It's just, I've been missing you so bad since my parents gave me that 11 o'clock curfew after the spring dance bit.
Yeah, well, I wish to get off that dance already. I mean, no one was hurt, were they? No one pressed charges.
They forgot what it's like to be young.
Yeah. Well, anyway, nothing that your parents says matters. It ain't nothing we can do after 11 that, we can't do before,
Yeah?
right?
Like what? You're such a hunk.
You think so, huh? Who loves you, huh? Who loves Gina, huh?
What's going on?
Pretty boy's helping me decorate.
No, I ain't.
You look like a Christmas tree.
You want to see her light up?
Look, you two want to play games, that's fine with me, but you got no right hanging all this junk all over the garage.
Junk. I worked real hard getting this place pretty for the big surprise party.
What surprise party?
One we're giving for Lou Jack.
Yeah, we figured that since Lou Jack took over the Galahads exactly 1 year ago, we ought to celebrate.
Who's this we you're talking about?
I thought it'd be a great idea. Of course, you should have been the one to think it up, seeing as how he's your main man and all, but you must have had something else to do.
That's right. I don't waste my time making parties for someone who won't even hang out here anymore.
So whose fault is that? Maybe if you gave Lou Jack a reason to come around, he wouldn't spend so much time at company.
You don't know nothing about it.
Oh, yeah? Well, I ain't the one without a man. Listen, Darcy. Your problem is you come on too strong. Men don't like that. Do they, pretty boy?
Darcy, you want to know the truth? Lou Jack could drop that blonde like that if he was, soft and feminine here like Gina.
That's great. I told her you'd come through for her.
Well, actually, Lionel Harris did most of the legwork.
Where did you find him? Is he sequestered neatly in some little snooty prep school in the East?
Not exactly. Would you believe that her son was right here in Springfield?
He was.
As incredible as that seems, it's true.
Maybe we know him.
You run across any Brandons lately?
No, I never met a Brandon in my whole life.
Oh, wait. Is that his name? Is that the name that he's even going by?
I think that you had better brace yourselves for a shock. Her son's name is Lou Jack.
That's impossible.
That creep could never, ever be a Spaulding. You know, he's a criminal. He shouldn't even be on the street.
Mindy. I think you've made a mistake, Bob.
I haven't made any mistakes. I double-checked every piece of evidence.
No, that doesn't make sense. How do you get Lou Jack from Brandon?
No, it comes from his last name. You see, Lou Jack's full name is Brandon Luvanacek.
I don't give a damn what his name is, or what his name was. He's not a part of my family, and he's not going to be.
Don't worry. If
Would the two of you please calm down?
Boy, you really did a hell of a job, didn't you, Ross? You turned that slimy greaseball into my cousin.
Now, wait a minute. I think your aunt did that.
Who found him? Thanks.
Calm down and sit down. Sit down. Philip, how dare you? Would you have been happier if I concealed the facts about his mother the way Alan concealed the facts about Justin? Now, every child has a right to know who his parents are. And if anyone should understand that, it is you.
Fine. I don't care if he knows who his parents are. What am I supposed to say to that? Obviously, I agree with you. It doesn't change what he is or how I feel about him.
Look, the kid has had a few run-ins with the law. It doesn't make him a hardened criminal. And if anyone should understand that, it's you.
As far as I'm concerned, he's hopeless.
Listen, this was the guy that jumped me in the country club parking lot, not to mention lots of other things,
And
Ross.
it was Lou Jack who came forward and cleared me of those phony drug charges.
Dragged in by the collar by Tony Reardon, right?
Give him a break. He had just witnessed a murder. I think you can understand his reluctance.
Fine. So he's not 100% worthless. He's 99% worthless. So what?
So what? He happens to be your cousin. And from what the Baroness tells me, she expects the two of you to be joined together at Spaulding Enterprises like Siamese twins.
I think I'm going to get sick.
I think you would feel a hell of a lot better if you would make an effort to see him. Perhaps if you got to know Lou Jack, you'd like him.
You know, I bet he knew the truth all along. Why else would he come to Springfield? He wants to get his hands on Philip's money.
From the way he's reacting, that's highly unlikely.
Yeah, why?
He's not ready to accept the Baroness as his mother.
Who does he think he is?
Now, look, you two, the truth is a much bigger shock.
Bread and butter. Bread and butter. What about Bob? Listen, I want to talk to you. Have you given any thought to giving Annabelle a shower? Oh, well, of course.
Oh, well, sure. Not only the shower, the wedding, the honeymoon, you name it.
Look, I've got lots of ideas about that, but while we're on the subject, has anybody thought about Tony's bachelor party?
No, not yet.
Well, since Tony and Annabelle were responsible for my bachelor party, I would like to take responsibility of theirs.
Okay, now you've got to get to work. You and Floyd, okay? And but remember, I cannot sit in the cake anymore. Don't even think about it.
Actually, darling, I think it's Annabelle that's supposed to come out of the cake this time.
Oh, that's right. I wonder what Annabelle thinks about that. I'll ask her. Annabelle? Where'd Annabelle and Tony disappear to? Beats me. They were here just a minute ago.
Why are you so down on us having this surprise party?
Because maybe the surprise is going to be on you.
What do you mean?
How do you know who Jack's even going to show up?
Because it's your assignment to see that he does.
And just how am I supposed to do that?
Easy. You go over to company and you tell Lou Jack you want to see him at the garage around 5.
And what if he doesn't feel like it?
You know what's written on the back of your jacket.
So?
So, you tell him to come and claim it. Or you're going to sell to the highest bidder.
Oh, Lou Jack, isn't it beautiful up here?
How should I know? I'm too scared to open my eyes.
Oh, come on, I didn't drive that fast.
Hey, listen. Your foot hit the floor the minute we hit the highway.
Oh, I love it. I wanted to get here as fast as we could.
So this is nature, huh? Oh. If I was a cow, I'd move.
Just breathe in the fresh air.
Feel it filling your lungs.
Oh, this fresh air shocking my system.
Shock for your system.
Help! Help! This nature freak's beating in the fenceless city, boy! Help! Hey, I need pollution, exhaust fumes, okay?
Sorry, but can't get that here.
What can I get?
Depends on what you want.
I don't want charity.
Neither do I.
Then why are you doing this?
Doing what?
This nature bit. Trying to be like one of those rich people, huh? Send the city kid to camp,
That's funny thing to say.
Why?
Well, first of all, I'm not rich. And second, I don't feel sorry for you. You're smart.
Oh.
And you're fun. Well, sometimes you're fun when you're not trying to climb out of a car window. You hungry?
What are we eating, granola and sprouts?
No, let's not eat. I want to go swimming. Last one in gets to watch fishes.
I'm enjoying the view. Besides, it's too early to go swimming. The water will be freezing.
You'll love it. You make you tingle from head to toe. Come on. Come on.
You're right. This place is great. You should see the view from where I am.
You know what I think?
What?
I think you can't swim.
I can't swim? I'm gonna take that bet, lady.
Oh, you're on.
You're gonna lose, man! Lou Jack swims like a shark! With the towels, I'm freezing!
Duffel bag. That water is cold!
You know something? You're one sexy lady, Death Rain.
Right. With blue lips and good simple thumb, a real knockout, huh?
As a matter of fact, you are.
Listen, Brooke Shields is sexy, and Mindy's sexy, but I'm just your everyday kind of girl, okay?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. You're the kind of girl a guy wants every day.
You better eat something.
I ain't hungry.
Yes, you are. You see, hunger makes you crazy.
Yeah, well, hunger has nothing to do with my eyesight. I mean, you're sitting here with your hair all wet and your eyes, no makeup, and you look 100% ace.
You're serious, aren't you?
Yeah. You're talking to an expert, lady. When I say you're sexy, you are sexy.
Well, I guess.
You guess what?
Not bad.
Yeah, well, peanut butter and jelly is just peanut butter and jelly, you know?
Oh, I meant you. You're not so bad yourself.
That's it? Thanks a lot.
What's wrong?
I'm sitting here telling you how sexy you are, and all I get is not bad?
Well, you know, you're kind of cute.
Cute?
What, unpredictable.
Well, not sexy. Am I sexy or what?
Well, you know, your hair's kind of long and your body's just average. No. But you have wonderful eyes. They're deep set and kind of sad sometimes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The moment I saw it, I said to myself, this is my dream house.
You're right, I don't believe it. If you're having a dream, this is a nightmare.
Okay, so it's going to take a little bit of work, but I've seen you with a hammer and a paintbrush, and you can work wonders.
If I work this wonder, they're gonna name a pyramid after me. Come on.
Now, look, Tony, if you're not going to approach this with an open mind, you're going to miss out on all the advantages of this place.
Advantages?
Yes, advantages. It's the perfect size for two people just starting out. Look, we have a bedroom upstairs. We have a living room.
It's unlivable!
We have a sun porch that I can make into a study.
No self-respecting son would show up on that porch. I guarantee that.
Well, if you give it a chance.
You really want this place?
I really do. I think it's perfect.
Do you know that this is one of the oldest houses in Springfield?
That I believe.
Look, it's got history, you know? I mean, it's 2 blocks from Company. It's on 7th Street.
That is going to be very helpful because that's where I'm going to have to sleep.
Look, what is it going to take for me to convince you?
To sleep here?
Yeah.
There's only one thing I could think of.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Are you sure you want this place?
More than anything I've ever wanted in my life.
Anything?
Almost anything.
In that case, you got it.
Oh, thank you.
It was nice of Maureen to help Hilda with the packing. I wanted to do it myself, but,
I understand.
I tried to sleep in our bedroom last night, but it was impossible. It's the little things that are so unbearable. Her slippers under the bed. Her comb, her brush on the bureau.
Well, I think it's good that Hilda's putting those things in storage for you, so they'll be there when you're ready to deal with them.
I don't think I'll be able to look at her things again, ever.
Warren, you know how loved and admired Leslie Ann was at Cedars anyway, but the hospital is going to have a memorial service for her in the chapel.
I didn't even know what church she belonged to. It's incredible. I sat out here on the couch last night, and I realized I had lived with this woman and loved her with all my heart. But there were so many things that I didn't even know about her.
Well, life isn't long enough to learn everything.
It's funny. I think life is too long.
I think you'll feel differently about that in time.
Why? You don't know me. You don't even like me. In fact, I'm still wondering why you and Maureen came over here.
Look, Warren, I know that we've had our differences, but there's a time and a place for everything. And the reason Maureen and I are here is because we cared very deeply for Leslie Ann, and that's all that matters now.
Mm-hmm. Forgive and forget, right?
I think that's best for everyone.
Is it? Leslie Ann is dead. Someone is responsible.
Warren, I hope that you're not blaming Dr. Reardon and Dr. Ramsey for Leslie Ann's death.
You want me to forgive and forget. But what happens to truth and justice if I do?
What happens is that each person must judge himself.
No. No, some of us are more to blame than others. If Dr. Reardon hadn't brought that Extabe virus to Cedars, Leslie Ann would be alive.
Well, Warren, I think that in time you'll see those circumstances quite differently. I think that Dr. Reardon did everything in his power to contain his research within the inner lab, and I also think that how the infected mice got out of that cage is still very much of an unanswered question, isn't it?
Well, yes. But if Reardon and Ramsey had given that herb to Leslie Ann when they first found it in that necklace, there would still have been time to save her.
But they didn't know how it worked. They still don't. It's a deadly poison. It could have killed her faster than the disease. They couldn't experiment with it on her.
How's Hillary?
The convulsions have been controlled, but she's still comatose.
Well, in that case, you must extend my sympathies to Dr. Reardon.
Warren, we've packed everything, and Hilda's labeled the boxes.
Thank you. It was very nice of you to come over, you and your husband. But if you'll excuse me, I prefer to be alone right now.
Warren, are you going to be attending the memorial service?
Yes.
So many people cared about Leslie Ann. Do you ever think he'll be able to admit what he did?
I don't think it matters. He's going to have to live with it for the rest of his life. You know, I can't figure you out.
Well, stop trying. And relax.
Why'd I stop with a kiss? How come I didn't try to put the make on you?
Because you're a gentleman.
You know something? One of us is crazy.
You know, you should let your guard down more often. And let people know what you're really like.
Most people ain't worth it.
I think your mother is. Have you decided what to do about her yet?
Depends on what she expects.
Well, being a Spaulding is the worst thing that could happen to a person.
I'll never be a Spaulding.
Why do you hate it so much? It's only a name.
It ain't just a name. And I'll never be one.
Are you planning on running away?
Hey, I don't run away. I split. You got that? Anyway, who said anything about leaving anyway?
Our rooms share the same wall, remember? Baroness sounded pretty determined last night when you were arguing with her.
So? I stood up to her, didn't I?
Yeah. But do you think you're strong enough to do it all the time?
What do you care?
I'm your friend.
So don't worry about it, okay? I could stand up to anybody.
We can stand up to nature one more time? Want to go for a swim in the ice water again?
Well, why not? If I'm going to catch pneumonia, it might as well be double, right?
Right. Race you to the falls.
Right.
Well, come on, Lou Jack. Winner gets to drive home, okay?
You're on.
Should I, tell Lou Jack you were looking for him?
Yeah, I gotta see him in person about this, Laurel. Thanks. Do you have any idea where he...
What's first we got to do around here to get some service? Go to another bar. I'm sorry, but the Galahads aren't welcome here. Says who? Says me. The boss gave strict orders that I'm not to serve any of you guys. Who wants your lousy beer anyway? I'm just here because I got a message for Lou Jack. So deliver it. Tell him that his old lady wants to see him at the garage around 5. Lou Jack's probation officer has made that garage off limits. Just give Lou Jack a message. All right. No can do. Look, don't get cute with me. I might just have to mop up the floor with your stretch pants.
Maybe you're giving the message to the wrong person.
That is Spaulding. It's got nothing to do with you.
Oh, see, I suspect that's wrong. And if you want to see Lou Jack, why don't you just get in line, because I was here first.
And why don't you just wise up? God took an oath to keep you far away from our main man.
Yeah, real far away. Like you never heard from again? You getting the picture, Spaulding?
Yeah, so why don't you just pack up and leave Springfield before something happens to you and your little pregnant debutante. Come on, pretty boy. Warren's join.
No, believe me, they are not worth it.
I know they're not worth it, but I gotta do something.
No, you don't.
Don't worry about it, okay? I got that. I'm just gonna go for a walk to cool down, okay?
Mr. Andrews, do you think you'll be needing me anymore?
just can't make any plans right now.
Well, I could work out a regular schedule, and then you wouldn't have to think about it.
No, what's the point? I know I can't stay in this apartment.
Well, I'll be glad to work for you somewhere else.
Don't you understand? I don't even know if I want to stay in Springfield.
Please, Tony, I love this place so much. Can we put a deposit on it? It's only a rental.
Well, I just think we better hurry before they condemn it.
Okay, now I want you to take a real good look around.
I think we should just get out while we still can.
Tony. What? Honey, try and look at it through my eyes.
It's kind of blurry.
Yeah, but when we get finished with it, it's going to be the most beautiful home in Springfield.
Yeah. Beautiful.
I beat you, Lou Jack.
Come on, I let you win.
But I did drive better on the way home, didn't I?
Are you
Right?
kidding me? The way you gunned that engine, man, I thought we were going to die. That?
This has been Guiding Light. Fashions provided by Lily Rubin Salons, South Southwest, and Barney's. Furs by the Christie Brothers.